Greetings and salutations, folks. My name is Nick, and welcome back to Alan Wake 2, specifically the DLC, Night Springs. A short series of, spin-off storylines, what-ifs, based around the ideas of both Alan Wake and, actually, not even both, of Alan Wake, of Control, of Quantum Break, all kind of pulled together into the Alan Wake 2's gameplay aesthetic. Last time we played as Rose, the #1 fan, saving her favorite writer and literature in the process. Today we are going to be playing episode 2, North Star. North Star, referring to, of course, Polaris. I've had to look that up, because I've never referred to the North Star by its proper name. But Polaris is Jesse's guiding light in the video game Control. So I would imagine we're going to have a little bit of that. Although, if I remember correctly from Control, Polaris was this entity within Jesse. And at the end, towards the end of Control, Polaris was dispersed, more or less. And Jessie eventually found power within herself in order to succeed. What that has to do with a spin-off that doesn't necessarily tie itself directly to canon? Well, we'll find out. But #1 fan was wild. We'll see how wild this gets.
On a mission to save a missing loved one. Desperately trying to stay one step ahead of the shadowy government agents hunting her. Agents from the very same agency that took the only person she cares about. On her quest, she is guided by her mysterious alien guardian angel. Her guiding star shows her the way, as it always has. She does not know what strangeness awaits her as she follows its unwavering light to the small town of Night Springs.
So this sounds like it's taking place before Control.
Dream-like episode, North Star.
Teleplay by Alan Wake. But yeah, if she's still following Polaris...
This is gonna get strange. There's no helping it. The universe is much deeper and weirder than people know.
Join the percolation.
My brother and I know. We've seen it. We've seen you. But there are some people, an agency, that doesn't want anyone knowing more than what they see. That's why they took my brother and have been chasing me my whole life.
Yes.
But I can't keep running.
It's Jesse. So that's why we ended up in Coffee World. It is also very, very dark. Have my... Yes, that is... definitely my brightness settings from the main game. Shall we get tickets to Coffee World? We have a trauma pad.
Locked up tight. Yep, locked.
Okay, I had to try whether
You
it
really
was
think he's in there? Then let's figure out how to get that gate open.
whether it was 666 Neighbor of the Beast or 665 Neighbor of the Beast. Oh, is it 238?
Is important. What? The numbers?
Are you literally telling me the code? I don't mind. Excellent.
I've never been able to track down the government agency that took my brother. Until now. You helped me find this place. Now you'll help me get him back. Hello? Is anybody here?
Oh. We have shadow people like Alan Wake had in the
Roasting.
Dark City.
This place really makes me want a coffee. But I guess that's the point.
That is true. Imagine going into Coffee World. Like, everywhere you look, everything you smell is going to reinforce the need for coffee. Yeah, interesting. This is closer to Alan Wake 2's Nightmare. Or, sorry, Alan Wake in the City Nightmare. Ooh, but we do have some handgun ammo. And a limit of 50, which is important to note. Well, I suppose a limit of 50 per stack. We still might end up with tons of ammo. But probably not the same tons that Rose had in her power fantasy to save her writer. I want to say they've already patched the DLC, and the patch was like, you know, we weren't expecting you to get that many bullets. Best part of the game?
Why does an amusement park need a welcome center?
So you can understand the amusement park.
No tape. I don't have time to sit around watching movies anyway.
Jesse, I've played Control. I know that's a lie. You have plenty of time to sit around and watch movies.
The gazebo? You think...
Ma'am, here,
Oh,
get inside the light.
Sheriff
I
Tim.
don't like the light. You shouldn't be here. How did you even get inside?
Shit, a cop. Should I lie? I kind of let myself in.
You got more than you bargained for, huh?
What's going on here? What are those shadow people?
Well, that's what I'm here trying to figure out. The government's been putting something in the coffee. Turning people into coffee monsters.
The government. Is this the same government agency that's been chasing me all these years? Something in the coffee is doing this? Really?
Took me a while to wrap my head around it, too. At first, I thought... Well, I don't know what I thought. But now it's clear. This is deep state science.
I'm looking for someone. My brother. Have you seen anybody?
Well, only if you count those monsters. I'm sorry, ma'am. They've been abducting people from Night Springs, too. I'm here to get them back home.
Is
Now
it
it's
just
time you left. It's not safe here.
is it just me, or does he have a bit of more of like a southern twang to his voice?
I'm not going anywhere until I find my brother.
I respect that. There's a warehouse just past the park. It's locked up tight, has some fancy government security system, but the intercom is busted. I figure that's where they're keeping our missing folks. There's a spare pistol and flashlight on the bench.
Oh,
I'd feel better if you took them.
thank you.
Those monsters don't do well with light. And whatever you do not drink the coffee.
This should make things easier.
Yeah, 130 bullets. We're still doing pretty well. Missing person. Have you seen me? Jacob Flemson, age 52, male. Height 5'11", 180 pounds. Last seen hiking at Night Springs National Park. On 18 September, the reporting party advised that her partner, Jacob Flemson, was last seen leaving for Night Springs National Park at approximately 11:30 a.m. Flemson was wearing a dark shirt with rock band logo, flannel overshirt, navy jeans. If found, please contact the Night Springs Sheriff's Department. Dark Triangle Coffee proudly presents Night Under the Stars. The nights may be cold, but the coffee is hot. This week, Coffee World will only be open at night. Bring your family, friends, children, anyone you know for fun under the stars. Join us. Join the percolation. Is this what's going on? Is this the percolation? Is this a coffee cult? Staff memo. Please be aware that there will be some changes due to new management. Starting immediately, Coffee World will only open at night. This will allow us to draw in new customers. All staff should be pushing our brand new Dark as the Void blend. On that note, tomorrow we will have a special tasting party for staff. Attendance is mandatory. Please bring your friends. Okay. I came in from that direction. How do I... There we go. I was going to say, how do I turn on the flashlight again?
Let's check out that warehouse the sheriff mentioned. You still with me? Good to hear.
What direction did he say the warehouse was in? Was it north? Oh no. My mind! Yeah. All too easy. I don't know if that's important. But, like, just in case it is... Just in case. You never know. Can we get a reminder? Look for your brother, get inside warehouse. I mean, if we wander around enough, we'll eventually find it. Maybe. There's the tasting room. Welcome set. Oh, here we go. Coffee warehouse. I wish there was a "you are here" location. So if the welcome center is there, we're probably like here. So we need to go towards the tasting room and the roasting bar. We have a lot of batteries. I appreciate that. Oh, that's where we need to go. Thank you, Polaris. Thank you to our guiding star. Is there a way down from here? Or do I have to go across the bridge to the tasting room? No, this is the way. Also, more bullets. Make the world coffee. Again, coffee cult. You know, what else should I have expected? Yeah, there's the well. The murder well. Ooh, we got one set of painkillers. I'm going to quick slot that up there. Polaris, I'm right here with you. Wait, is this rapid fire? Oh my god.
What is this stuff? It smells like coffee.
Jesse. All right. I feel as though Jesse's rapid fire handgun is OP. I'll accept it though.
This must be the warehouse. How do I get inside?
So the intercom is broken.
Hi, I need to get inside.
Please insert passkey.
Sorry, I lost it.
Please insert passkey.
Fucking machine.
Passkey invalid. Can you submit to security questions for authorization?
Sure. What's the question?
Please recite the fourth word of Dark Triangle Coffee's mission statement, as seen in our orientation video.
What kind of question is that?
That is incorrect.
Coffee?
That is incorrect.
That would have been
I
all
need to
too
find
easy.
That orientation video.
Yep. Ah, another one of these. Ah, that's easy. One of these days I'll say that immediately before screwing up on one of these. Okay, hold on. Once again, I don't know if I'll need this. Like, the answer is probably not at all. I probably won't need it at all. So I still need to find the video. And then I need to take the video back to the Welcome Center. I can also see why I need all of these handgun rounds, considering how quickly Jesse blows through them. Shall we go to the tasting room? Maybe the orientation video is there. And in the process, we can find more handgun rounds, flashlight batteries.
A tasting room? Sheriff said not to drink this stuff. Better not. Probably shouldn't drink any strange coffee.
Yeah, if you find coffee in a room and it's called Dark as the Void and it's placed within a circle, like multiple circles of its own grounds. I cannot examine this. That's fine. So like, it takes a moment when you're, replacing your flashlight battery. That's more of the thing that kind of stops you in your tracks. But that was the same as the main game. Will I even need another gun than this handgun that fires at the speed of a machine gun. I notice every new one adds another step. How far into this game of Simon Says will I be able to go before screwing up? How qualified is my short-term memory? We got the cups. Once again, this is an excellent reuse of existing content to create a new experience, which is something I would argue is the point of a DLC. Otherwise, if it's meaningful, if you're trying to extend the storyline, if you want to make an addition to the storyline, that should really be in part 2, the sequel. Like, there are games where they actually have resolutions to storylines in the DLC, or they introduce like important elements in the DLC, and it's like, should we be doing that there? Like, if this is that important, it should probably be in the main game. For example, Doom Eternal actually ends its storyline in the DLC, which is a little wild. Let's see. Okay, so that was the slow roaster. We haven't gone to the Espresso Express, I think, or the Latte Lagoon, or the Percolator. Or I think we might have gone to the Espresso Express. It's hard to tell. Nope, nope. It's just going to be right off of the warehouse. Oh, the Espresso Express is locked. This is why we did not go there. And we did explore in this direction. Okay, so now we should go to the Latte Lagoon and the Percolator. Or, for example, like one of my biggest criticisms is of BioWare, with Mass Effect and Dragon Age, both having plot-altering storylines inside of their DLC. Like, Mass Effect 3 begins with Commander Shepard on trial for actions that she committed. I say she because I'm Shep. Sorry. That they committed during the DLC of Mass Effect 2. It's not even something that happened in the game. It's in the main game. Ah, who's shooting at us? Whereas Dragon Age 2's DLC introduces the main villain of Dragon Age 3. Which, I don't know, it's not exactly as bad as, say, like Dragon Age 1 setting up plot lines that never get resolved in its DLCs. But, like, maybe that's the issue, is that these DLCs are tackling story points that aren't brought up or are exclusively brought up in the DLC. Ah. So this is how many of these it takes for me to... I'm not even going to copy this one or take a photo of this one. We're going to move on. How many batteries do I have? I have lots of batteries. Huh. Should I go back to the Welcome Center? Maybe something changed there. Up, Polaris is pointing me towards the television. But I don't have a videotape. Polaris. I can't watch the orientation without a videotape. Also, I have tons of medkits. Let's go back to Sheriff Breaker. Maybe he has something for us. And then if he doesn't, let's check the map. There's also the percolator.
Hey, I'm glad to see you're okay.
A videotape was missing from the Welcome Center. I think the password I need is on it. You haven't seen it, have you?
Yeah, I've seen it. But that tape is chock full of government brainwashing. I watched a bit and it was doing something to me. It's dangerous. You can't watch that tape.
I need that videotape, Sheriff.
Well, this is exactly how they get you. But fine. If you really want it, I hid it in the Ferris wheel, cup number 4. You'll need this key. Don't say I didn't warn you.
All right. Let us go to a map and see if we can remind ourselves where the Ferris wheel is. Oh, jeez. I'll take that one. What if I just look around and see if I can find a gigantic Ferris wheel? Oh. But let's see what path takes us to it. Like, we're, like, here. We need to go back towards the tasting room and around to the slow roaster. Okay. My brain, it slowly dissolves with every passing minute, turning to mush over time. So what do I need the key for? Is there, like, a control system for the Ferris wheel? because I do not see... Oh, it's right here. See, 10, 11, 12, 1, a 2, a 3, and a 4.
So, you up for a movie?
Alright, so now we need to get back to the Welcome Center. And watch ourselves a brainwashing VHS tape. Is it the...
Dark Triangle Coffee is a fast-growing company with ambitions to sweep the nation and eventually the globe with our out-of-this-world beverages. Drawn by our coffee's distinctive flavor and our unique beans, people are rushing to join the Dark Triangle movement. The company's mission statement is simple. To drink the truth
There.
is to become
That's what we need.
one.
Password
Our
is
financial and
truth.
spiritual growth
Now
has
we
been
can-
accelerating at speeds previously unknown
what
to
is-
humanity.
Something is...
Soon everyone will be
Something is going in my head. Please, you need to... Please, no, please, Lord. You stopped it. That was awful. Like a voice screaming in my head.
I don't want to drink beans.
We got what we needed. The fourth word of the mission statement. Truth. Let's get back to that warehouse.
Alright, so that's gonna be...
Video was doing something to me. If you hadn't been there, what would have happened? What is this agency trying to do here? Control people? But why? What's their plan?
Turn people into
What if
coffee.
my brother has already been...
He's been turned into
No.
coffee.
I didn't come all this way to lose him now.
Please recite the fourth word of Dark Triangle Coffee's mission statement, as seen in our orientation video.
Truth.
That is correct. Further verification required. Please recite the optimal roasting temperature for Dark Triangle Coffee beans in Fahrenheit.
Okay, so the roasting bar was back towards where we started.
I bet I can find the temperature I need at that roasting bar. The optimal roasting temperature.
Oh my god. Like, that is amazing.
I've loitered in enough coffee shops to recognize a roasting machine. Let's check this out.
Angles of triangle, prime numbers. 1 plus 2 plus 1, 2 plus 4 plus 3.
temperature is more than the sum of our triangle. What does that mean?
So it's more than 180. More than 180 degrees? Wait, what is the sum of a triangle? It's been a while since I've taken geometry, and I did terribly at it. Uncover the mysterious and ineffable essence behind every cup of Dark Triangle's unique roast. More than a sum of its parts. Join us. Join the percolation.
This is like being back in school.
Did you know the first digit of our optimal roasting temperature is half of the second, and the third digit is one less than the one before? Join us. Join the percolation. Uncover the mysterious and ineffable in essence behind every cup of Dark Triangle's roast.
Prime what? Prime number?
The optimal roasting temperature for Dark Triangle coffee is below 500 degrees Fahrenheit. 500 is also the number of light years between Earth and planet X13. This is coffee at its prime. So, let's see. We know it's higher than, I guess, 180. Yeah, higher than the sum of our triangle, with angle written in red. We know that the first digit of the temperature is half the second, and the third digit is one less than the one before. But that means that the number cannot start with 1, because if 1 is half of the second digit, then the third digit would have to be 1 again, which would be less than 180. So then 2 is the next one, which would be 243, which I believe is a prime number, because nothing divides directly into it. Otherwise, then there would be 365, and then 487. So,
I guess they only hire mathematicians here.
365.
That doesn't seem right.
487.
That did it. 487. Only geometry would actually come in handy.
If somebody pointed a gun to my head and said, "I need you to find this the area of this circle or perish," I would be like, is the quadratic formula involved in this?
Please recite the optimal roasting temperature for Dark Triangle coffee beans in Fahrenheit.
Hold on.
487.
That is correct. Further
Oh my gosh.
required
Oh, come on!
by the coffee.
Try the coffee. That's gonna be a problem. But I can't stop now.
I guess I'll have to have a taste. Yeah, we've got enough batteries.
Yeah, here goes nothing.
Let us taste the
Trusting
dark
you.
of the void.
Huh. That wasn't so... Shit.
You really shouldn't drink
There's
beans.
definitely something wrong with this coffee. I knew I could count on
What's going on? Tim, is that you? Are you doing hero stuff? What happened? Tim?
you. Are you alright, Sheriff? I heard gunshots.
Yeah, no, I'm fine. I was looking for you when one of those things jumped me. Got a little bit of coffee in my mouth, but I spit it out. Should be fine. But listen, I figured something out.
What did you figure out? Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, it's nothing. Those government bastards will never get me. But it's not just the government. There's something else here. I don't know what it is, but it's... You need to get your brother and get out of here as soon as you can. Promise me.
Yeah. I promise, Sheriff.
Good. That's good. I'm just gonna catch my breath here a minute.
Are you sure these are coffee monsters?
Let's go. You have to hurry.
Try the coffee.
I tried the coffee.
Our coffee. Your weapons.
Nah, my gun.
Ready? Glad one of us is.
Blends upon us.
What the fuck are those things?
Is this a stealth game now?
Locked. To keep people out or in.
The mug is safe as they desire. The door to is locked. The key is on my former desk, hidden behind the coffee bags. I've completed my purpose. The time has come for me to join the percolation. A new blend. I've locked the inner door as they instruct. No one will get past without the blessing. I must hide the key. My final text, perhaps on my desk near the entrance, as a farewell to my old life. Oh no!
The key must be ours.
Oh my. That was more violent than I was expecting. All right, let's see if I can just go directly to the key.
Welcome. Coffee.
Ready? Glad one of us is. What the fuck are those things?
Alright, we need to wait for this guy to pass, otherwise he will break our neck. And we need our neck for later, for neck-related activities.
A key. Probably worth holding on to.
All right. Oh my. Interest in 2 tries or less, enter the warehouse office without being captured. Nice. Good job, us. I have done their bidding, packaged their coffee, and brought the people to the coffee world to share in their blessing. They say I am almost ready. Tim!
Take it. Don't be.
Sheriff? Sheriff? How'd you get in here?
Coffee time is family time. It's the best part of the day.
Hey! Snap out of it!
Coffee solves all your problems. It lowers heart disease and leads to higher life expectancy.
Does it?
Fuck. I'm so sorry, Sheriff. This is a nightmare. I need to find my brother. He has to be okay.
Ooh.
What the hell? Have you ever seen anything like this? This isn't the government.
Hello, sister. I would like to tell you about a dream I had.
A dream about coffee and coffee-related paraphernalia.
A conspiracy within a conspiracy. How can one expose a lie when the truth exists beyond our wildest imagination? Who can ever truly know how deep the rabbit hole goes in Night Springs?
All right, we'll skip the song just in case. Okay, that was also wild. Not quite as wild. I feel like Rose's chapter, DLC, had a little bit more meat on its bones. But no, that is definitely an interesting alteration of the entire idea. Like, if you've got Coffee World and you've got the cult runs Coffee World. So what if Coffee World was the cult? What if the cult was the end game? And it's all centered around coffee, this thing that is the fascination of like every character in Alan Wake 2. And to my understanding, Finnish culture as well. Having just one base weapon made combat like a little bit more of a limited experience, but at the very least it did make it feel different and unique compared to Rose's gameplay, compared to Alan Wake 2's gameplay. There's still one more DLC left Time Breaker. We play as Sheriff Tim Breaker. For now, though, got any suggestions for someone to play next? Leave them down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have yourselves a good night.